Good evening and welcome back to Good evening and welcome back to CoJ Roleplaying. I'm your host Goose, and with me is Steve.
Good night, all.
Mark.
Hey.
Graham.
Hello, all.
And Eric.
How's it going?
Oh, that was awesome. Thanks, Steve.
In my defense, we're starting much later than we normally do, and this is about the time we usually wrap an episode.
True, that is true. All right, so how about everyone grab those D20s and we'll see who gets to do the recap.
4.
2.
17.
3.
Graham.
Oh, no. Well, when last we left our intrepid adventurers, they were still in that underground mine/cave, seeking answers to the brother of the dwarf they met outside. They had just concluded a battle against some nasties and did a little looting of some bodies, and then explored further into the mine, where they came into a collapsed section with a chasm that had collapsed with glowing red gems embedded into the walls. Another brawl ensued against some more spiders, and our heroes handily dispatched them with the assistance of a skeleton minion of Darius, who tried out his new Raise Dead spell. After slaying the spiders valiantly, our heroes made their way down the side of the chasm via rappelling, and discovered that these red gems had the ability to duplicate the effect of the silence spell. Down at the bottom, the heroes continued and found another chamber full of webs and bodies, and killed another spider and a plain spider. After burning and chopping down all the webs, looking at all the old corpses, and looting them, of course, they discovered the corpse of an individual who looked very much like the dwarf outside on the trail. After filling the bag of holding with as many gems as they could, they made their way out of the mine and hooked up with, who I can't remember his name, sorry, somebody else can fill it in, and he disappeared, being a ghost. So that is where we left off. Back
Old
on the
Man
road.
Tillman.
Old Man Tillman, thank you. Old Man Tillman disappeared, Pat Tillman, and our heroes are headed south again.
All right, now, if I remember correctly, at the end of last week's episode, you guys also leveled up, right?
That is correct.
So we're going to start with Steve, and we'll find out what he did with Hesha. Then we'll go on to Eric, Mark, and then Graham.
I leveled up, and I took instead of taking a stat boost, I took the Tavern Brawler feat, which provides me with +1 strength, bringing my strength up to 20. I'm proficient in improvised weapons and unarmed striking, and when I hit with an unarmed attack, I can grapple as a free action. Okay. Other than that, that was my level up. Yeah.
All right. Barrium got access to additional magical secrets. So he took Fireball as a 3rd level spell. And he also took Eldritch Blast as a cantrip. So now he has some better long-range attack abilities. And he also got access to Counter Charm, but I'm not entirely certain I'm going to be using that so much because it comes out of my inspirations. I'd rather be doling those out to my fighters to keep them hale and healthy and able to hit things, than necessarily trying to counter any charms that come against. Also, because I'm half elf, I think I get advantage against charms anyway. So, and there were no stat boosts for me, but I also took the spell Major Image as part of my increase in Bard spells, because the Fireball and the Eldritch Blast do not count towards my Bards. They are counted as Bard spells, but they don't count towards my Bard spell total.
All right.
Nulfree leveled up and put on his fancy new Spider-Man costume. He's up to HP of 78 now, and took a 2-point stat boost to his charisma, so it's now all the way up to 10. He no longer gets penalties for trying to be charismatic, so maybe he will earn a little more fame that way in the arenas.
All right, and Darius, level up to level 6. Not much for clerics, honestly. One more level 3 spell slot. Divine Domain feature for war clerics is simply duplicating Guided Strike for somebody else. And there's 2 Channel Divinities. But beyond that, 6 hit dice, 72 hit points. There you go.
All right, perfect. So we start off back at your camp outside the mine.
Yes, we rested, didn't we?
You guys did a long rest, yeah. So we'll begin in the morning.
That's right. I believe we had some leftover wild boar.
Yep.
You got 4 for days, I think.
Cider. Pig and apples. There you go.
All right, Kilran starts packing up the camp, finishing everything off, and suggests that we continue on. Shadowdale is only a mere day and a half travel away.
So I've got about 12 hours left on the skeleton under my control. All right. Come on, my pawn.
You yet again meet up with travelers coming at you from Shadowdale. Nothing eventful. Nothing too big. Shit, I lost a die. After fishing all those fucking dice out, I didn't grab D10s. Didn't hear a single word you said, Steve.
You only needed D12s.
That's exactly what I said.
Can't really do percentile with D12s.
Sure you can. Amish math.
Yeah, just about to say, if you do poor math, you can do percentile on any 2 dice.
Right? Like in Kingpin, you have to roll those extra 2 frames every time.
Yes, the trip to Shadowdale is uneventful. You start.
Oh, wait. What happens when my skeleton gets out from under my control?
I guess you'll find out in the next, 10 hours or so.
Well, we're a couple days. Or are we closer to Shadowdale?
You're closer. You're about a day and a half travel to Shadowdale from your campsite.
Okay, sorry.
So your day and a half travels are uneventful. And you come up to the walls of Shadowdale.
But the skeleton only had like 12 hours.
Yeah, so he's got like 9.5, 10 hours left.
But we've got
A day and a half and an hour and a half are different.
Day and a half. Oh, sorry, my bad. Yep. Day and a half. So the skeleton, if you didn't choose to recast the spell.
I'm not burning another level 3 spell slot on this guy.
Okay, let's take it from halfway through the trip. And Hesha does. Well, that's not going to hit you at all.
No, that does not hit.
Everybody sees the skeleton use the pickaxe you gave them against Hesha's back.
Oh,
Oh, is it the time for me to use my silver warhammer?
No, I'll take care of it. I'll just channel divinity and destroy them.
Okay.
'Cause I can destroy anything with a challenge rating of half or less, and a skeleton is a quarter.
Okay. So you poof the skeleton from existence. And then you continue on your trip. Oh shit! Close that man. You
Sorry
continue.
about that, Hesha, but no harm done.
Whatever.
And you continue on your trip to Shadowdale. The trip is uneventful after the murdering of your skeleton. And you come up to the walls of Shadowdale. Just over that little river.
Yes. Okay. Over the bridge.
Over the bridge and into the city of Shadowdale.
Over the bridge and through the woods.
Yep.
To Grandma's house we go.
If your grandma was in Shadowdale.
At least the crown anchor, anyway.
Hesha's grandma might be.
No.
All right. So we're gonna stay here for the night. Find the crown and anchor.
Get our free drinks. Do some shopping. Do some selling.
Yeah, I know. This is some selling. Yeah, some bartering here.
We have business in Shadowdale that will keep us for the evening, I believe, or the rest of the day and the evening.
Yep.
All right. So what's your first move?
Crown and anchor.
All right. The hustle and bustle of the Crown and Anchor. As you walk in, it is a lively crowd. Music is playing. People are drinking. Wenches are serving. It is a cleaner Crown and Anchor that you've been to. More posh.
Ooh, upscale.
Nice.
And, others
We're in
that
a metropolis.
if you were ranking them from A to F, this might be a B. Well, to you at the moment it is an A because you've been in C's and D's.
I'm going to get us arrange for rooms, provide the barman with our card so that we can get our free drink, and then we'll take a table and I guess figure out our plan.
All right, as the bartender takes your card, he looks at it, looks at the signature, goes behind the counter, pulls out a piece of paper, looks at both the card and the paper, puts the paper away and hands you back your card and goes, "How many would you like, sir?"
We'll start with one for. We'll start with a round for all of us, and we'll go from there.
As you wish, sir. And this gnome is dressed up.
Ooh.
Not skivvies, it is a dress shirt, button-down shirt, nice pants.
And those ankle length aprons.
Yes.
Hate those things.
And that black band around his one arm.
Yeah.
All right, so we should ask around where the best spot to sell gems is. Who's interested in, exotic gems or something like that?
Items.
Magical items, magic gems, something. something along those lines. Look, I don't have anything in Arcana, so someone else is going to have to help.
Well, this is a conversation piece as opposed to
Yeah.
it's probably me. And well, that's probably investigation. It's still probably me anyway. But
Yeah, that's an
that's a
intelligence
14.
roll. You don't want me rolling that.
All right.
It's a 14.
Are you asking people, bar people around, or are you asking the bartender?
Start with
Well,
the bartender.
bartender's a local, so
Yeah.
he's probably bound to have his ear to the ground a lot better than potentially the patron. So bartender, and
Can you-
maybe
Eric, can you repeat that whole line? I caught bits of it.
bartender's probably more likely to have the ear to the ground because he's a local. And if he doesn't know anything, then try maybe a server or two.
Okay. As you sit there and you ask the bartender about where to sell gems and all that, he goes, yes, there's a couple of stores in town where you can do that. Just outside the door to the left, about 4 places down, there's a jeweler there. On the other side of town, there's another jeweler there. And if you go out the door to the right, about halfway into the city more, there's a jeweler there.
And purveyors of magical goods.
Best place I can say is out the door on the other side of the city. Pretty much almost dead on other side of the opposite side of the city is probably the best magic place in town.
Okay.
What
We've
about
walked
armor?
through the city, or
You got to repeat that one, Eric.
we've walked partway through the city already. Is it a big city, or
It's a fairly city, yeah.
talking about all day to walk between these places? Probably.
Take you probably about a few hours just to get to the other side.
Or yeah, just like it'll take. If we're gonna go see these shops, it's probably gonna take us the rest of our day.
Yes.
Okay. I relay that information to the rest of the guys.
Okay.
All right, we'll make a plan of attack.
Well, there's 3 shops and 3 of us, so we should split up.
Only one of us is carrying gems.
We all have some in our pockets. We can get them appraised.
I don't know.
One of us is really good at talking. Is probably going to get the best price. Defense.
And he should carry the most.
He already is.
Well then,
Yeah, the group doesn't want Darius doing the negotiating.
Come on.
I want to sell my old armor too.
You asking the bartender about armor?
Nope. Just telling Barrium I want to sell my armor.
Okay.
That's good to know.
Here's your grocery list. The shit we want to sell this game.
That's right.
Go make it happen.
I'll go with him. I'll carry the heavy stuff.
Okay, so I guess the question we want to answer between ourselves is: do we think we'll get a better price from a jeweler or from a magical or pair of magical goods? These are magic crystals, after all, or at least crystals
Probably
with
that
magic.
one. Are we going to try and sell them to a wizard?
Well, I mean, the purveyors of magic, like the Diagon Alley people, probably a smarter play.
Yeah.
I kind of liked what Nelfrey was saying about hitting up all of the shops. Basically, go in, get them to appraise a gem, and whichever one's giving us the best price.
Sure.
I mean, we could say what we've got and show them a sample, and then let them decide.
Mhm.
Let
We've
us
got
decide which ones give us the best price, and then return with the wholesale.
Exactly. We've got like 800 pounds of this stuff.
No,
Close.
you don't.
1,800 pounds. What are you talking about? You can't add.
Well, it was 495 each. If my math is right, times the 7 of us, that is 800 pounds.
Exactly.
At best, you might have 400 pounds of it.
There wasn't that much. We took everything out of the bag of holding that weighed much more than a few pounds.
Yep.
We had
It was
about
495 or 497.
I think it was 494 was what we decided that, the few healing potions we left in there and a couple of keys were actually going away.
Wow. I never thought I'd say it, but good thing we don't have a canoe.
Yes.
You can buy one soon.
Oh, damn straight. Or a kayak. We can get a kayak in the 2-foot circle of the bag of holding.
So how many pounds of the stone do you have?
I wrote down 494. You estimate that we had 6 pounds in the bag of holding already.
I'm not giving you that much fucking gold.
Come on.
We want plate mail, damn it. You robbed us of our fight money.
That's building city kind of money right there.
Well, we're gonna go back.
That too.
Eventually, we're gonna go back to that tower on the Sword Coast and renovate it.
That's our seed money, Goose.
All right. I will honor what I rolled per pound. Damn it. Oh wait. I will honor what I rolled. We'll see what you guys get.
To the book depository.
Right, so we're gonna try shopping this at all 4 places. See what prices we get. Well, there's 3 jewelers and 1 magical purveyor.
Okay.
Spell components, yo.
All right. So which one are you going to go to first?
Well, there's a
Since
jewelry
I'm the
shop.
wizard, I should probably go to the magic components.
Yes, exactly.
I gotta warm up my percentile dice here now.
There's a jeweler just around the corner, so we might as well try them first and see what we get.
Okay. Okay.
Well, these are just rough gems, right? Like, has to hack them out of the wall. So, I mean, a jeweler probably isn't going to be too impressed with the cut. So maybe we should start with the magic guy because they're not really going to care.
They'll care less about the and more about the property.
Okay, whatever.
You may need to slow down, Eric, when you speak. I didn't catch all that.
Okay. Where the magic purveyor is less concerned about the cut of the gem and more concerned about its magical properties.
That's true.
So we should probably try with the magical purveyor. Then.
Yeah, I think we're probably going to get the best value out of it from the magic guy. I just think we should check. Because realistically, the biggest value of the item is the properties it has. So,
yeah,
I assume the magic guy is probably going to give us the best price, but wouldn't hurt to check.
Well, we can check the jeweler that's around the corner and 5 shops down.
Yeah, no, it's right there. So,
yeah, we
give
can
us the baseline
per pound. And then we'll check the magical purveyor and we'll see how that goes.
All right, let me know before you make a negotiation roll. Darius will put the blessings of the gods on Barrium.
Yeah, right.
All right, so you guys leave the Crown and Anchor, and you guys are heading.
Wait. Okay, keep going. Keep talking. I have that spell prepared too.
And you guys are on your way to the first jeweler.
Yes.
It's a quaint little store. Not much bigger than, a 15 by 15 foot store. Glass cases line the inside of the store, and there is one gentleman in the back, almost dead center, standing behind a counter.
Okay.
Oh. Good day to you, sir.
Good day to you, sir. How are you doing this fine morning?
I'm doing quite well, thank you. We have come into a bit of a find in our explorations, and we have come across a red gem with an unusual property. We were wondering if you want to inspect a sample of it, whether it would be something you would be liking to purchase from us. And
if you have that sample, I will take a look. I don't mind perusing at it.
okay, this gem has an interesting property that nullifies sound while you're touching it. And I will pull out my personal 1 ounce sample from my pouch.
Yep.
I'll put it down on the counter, and when I'll set it to the counter while I'm still holding it, and tap on the counter, showing that I'm making no sound. Drum my fingers, and then I'll set it down, and I'll say, "This is my own personal sample. We have a lot more."
Oh, he picks it up. He goes, looks at it, starts inspecting, gets his little jeweler magnifying glass in his one eye, looks at it real carefully, going, well, this is a very rough cut, no?
We chopped it right out of the cave. It's the property that's impressive, possibly more than the cut of it.
Looks at it even more. He goes, I'm willing. How much do you have available to you to sell?
We have in excess of 450 pounds of this stuff.
Woo!
Cost close to 500.
He grabs out his little pad of paper and he starts writing it down, everything down. And he goes, I can offer you 4 gold a pound.
4 gold a pound. Oh. And thus begins the negotiations. That, of course, this is just the first stop we're making, and, we are going to try to, obviously we're trying to, as businessmen, we're trying to find the best price we can.
Legitimate, honest businessmen.
Oh, and I totally understand that. But as the economy sits right now, at the present moment, I can only offer you 4 gold a pound.
Just so we're all aware, that's just shy of 2,000 gold.
That is 1976.
Yes. Just shy of 2,000 gold. Okay. Since this doesn't seem to be something he's willing to haggle or budge on.
You can try, dude. This is
okay.
where the playing comes in.
Okay. Well, that was the start of my attempt to haggle.
The blessings of the gods are with you, good sir, for an addition of 4.
4? Well, then that makes it a 24.
Ooh. Let's see how sly this guy is.
That's when I roll a 10.
Okay, I think I can. Go up to 7 a pound.
7 a pound.
And I think that's probably going to be my best offer, 7 gold a pound.
So how much are we going to get rid of? Are we going to keep any?
We have our personal supplies. Like, we each pocketed an ounce so that we could be.
Darius would like to keep some for the spell Silence, which he can cast. And you need an ounce of it, right? That's what it was in the description. To use that as part of the spell, you don't need to concentrate on the spell.
Yeah.
But that's 2 pounds, like 32 ounces, say. Like, so what?
That gives you 32 uses of it, yeah.
Yeah.
And it,
probably never use. In fact, forget it. Just 16 ounces. So
493 is up for sale then?
I guess it would be, yeah, 493 is up for sale. As long as nobody else wants it for any other purpose.
Yeah, I can go up to seven gold a pound.
34.51. All right.
Total. Okay, that's good to know. And okay, we will consider your offer, good sir, and we'll be back in if we'll talk amongst ourselves, and if we're in agreement, we'll be back in a few hours with the supply.
Okay, well, I'm here all day.
And I'll take my sample back.
All right.
Not gonna let him keep that. That's mine.
So that's the first jeweler. Then there's another jeweler close by.
There's another jeweler halfway across town, and Goose, based on his description of the directions, is the magic dealer in the opposite direction of the other two jewelers?
No, the magic dealer is almost close to the third one that's across the other end of town.
Okay, so if we're on our way there, we'll hit another jeweler, and then we'll hit another jeweler, and then the magic dealer.
Yeah. Or you can hit, you'll hit, if you leave from where you are now, you'll hit the second jeweler, and then the third and the magic dealer are beside each other.
Okay, well, I guess we might as well just rinse and repeat with the other two jewelers and the magic dealer then.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to game the system even further. Darius is going to cast Enhance Ability, Fox's Cunning on Barrium. Target has advantage on intelligence checks, which is what you need for negotiating.
Charisma checks.
Charisma, okay. Eagle's Splendor. The target has advantage on charisma checks.
How long does that last for?
Duration of 1 hour, 1 level 2 spell slot.
Well, we're walking all the way across town, so let's wait till we get to place.
Yeah, so that once we get to the second jeweler's door, we should be within an hour's, we should have enough time in one casting. If not, I'll cast it again.
Okay. All right, so we'll go to the second jeweler and basically repeat everything again.
All right, so re-roll.
You're rolling.
Oh, no, it's only a 1 to add.
I critted.
Oh, good.
So that's a 31 with his extra 1.
Yeah, he's going, I can give you, let's say, 10 gold per pound.
Gold per pound. And we'll thank him and converse amongst ourselves. If we're in agreement, we'll be back. We'll be back in a couple hours with the supply. Kind of same spiel, and we'll move on to the next one.
How many pounds are we selling? 493.
493.
493. All right.
Possibly is going to be the best deal we're going to get, unless I crit again and you roll a 4 or something.
Well,
or they roll 1.
Well, you shouldn't roll a 1 because you have advantage. So
no, they roll a 1.
They roll a 1.
All right. So jewelry shop number 2.
Number 3.
Shop number 2.
Or jewelry shop number 3.
Yeah. So you're going through town. It is a very, very well-built town. A lot of old Victorian-esque looking buildings. The center square has a giant fountain in the center. And a giant statue of what could look like to be some lady. As you get closer to the third jewelry store, the outside of it is decorated with flower planters and ivy going up the side of the building. As you walk in, it looks like it's more upscale than the other two stores. A very young lady is behind the counter, and all the cast all the glass cases are filled with gold and silver jewelry with various colored stones set in them.
So we're basically in Stratford.
Well, Barrium's going to open up the charm now.
Oh, and you get to add 4. I rolled a 4.
Add 4? Well, my rolls were not quite as successful, so it's only a 26.
Fuck. Crap. Good afternoon. How can I help you?
Oh, good afternoon. We've come into a supply of gems that in our travels that we are looking to sell to an enterprising business. It has an exceedingly special magical property that causes it to create silence when being touched. I pull out my sample, do my whole spiel, drumming my fingers, tapping things, and hand it over for inspection.
Yeah. She grabs at her little jewelry magnifying glass, looks over, hums and haws, and goes, I can do 9 gold a pound.
9 gold a pound, okay.
Yeah, I think I can do 9 gold a pound.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Take my piece back. Let her know that if we'll discuss amongst ourselves, and if we're in agreement, we'll be returned in an hour with our supply.
Okay, well, I hope to see you soon. I suggest you don't go to any of the other jewelry stores in town. If you haven't gone, the owners are kind of shady. They kind of give out what's commonly known as fool's gold.
Fool's gold.
Yeah.
I would think the City Watch would very much disagree with that kind of activity.
You would think, but somehow they get away with it all the time. But you do you. I'll be here for the rest of the day.
Thank you very much. I would like to do. Well, no. Does anyone want to do an insight check on her? Because you know what? I'm not very good at those.
I am. That's not a great roll. 15.
Yeah, you sense that she's telling the truth.
Okay.
9 gold, though, sounds pretty good compared to fake gold. All right. Let's try the magic shop next door, and I think we might be coming back here.
All right. As you leave the store, you go next door to the magic shop. Once you enter the store, it's dark. Not very well lit. Stuff looks very dusty. Trying to think what store it could be in movie references.
Is Bookshop from Ghostbusters 2?
I was thinking the bookstore from Neverending Story.
Oh, geez.
Or the magic store from The Sorcerer's Apprentice with Nick Cage. Yeah. But yes, a lot of old-looking items. Nothing looks new.
And nothing looks like it's moving off the shelves.
No. You know, a layer of dust on some stuff, and that's about it. And the old guy in the back corner.
All right. So this doesn't look well. Let someone with a higher, would investigation tell me whether or not? No, I guess perception would be whether or not I think I can get a good price out of this guy or not. And I don't have a good perception skill at all.
That's my department.
Darius, what he thinks of this shop.
So what? But so would this be insight? No, wouldn't be insight. It
What are you
would-
trying to figure out?
I don't know. What are you asking Darius to do?
It's like this place doesn't look like it's well traveled. It might not have a lot of money because it's not being well trafficked.
We don't care about that. Let's try and get some money out of it.
See what you can get out of him.
Okay, we'll see what we can get out of them then. I'll start my whole sales pitch again.
As you are walking towards him, he stands up using his staff to lift himself out of his chair. He goes, young man, how can I help you?
Well, good day to you, sir. My friends and I came across some gems in our travels, and they have an interesting magical property that causes them to create silence upon anyone who is holding. Give my whole demonstration and whatnot, set it down on the counter, and let him know that we have a supply of it, and we are looking to sell it. And we were wondering what kind of price he would offer per pound.
Oh, are you talking about the Ruthenite?
Yes, we are.
Oh, I haven't seen that stuff in years. Do you have a sample?
Right here. And I pulled out my 1 ounce sample.
He picks it up and he starts looking at it and he starts talking, but naturally you can't hear him. And he sets it back down and goes, young man, how much of this do you have?
We have in excess of 450 pounds, close to 500 maybe.
He takes a stagger steps back a bit and goes, oh, okay. So what are you looking to get out of it?
Well,
Dinner at America Town.
more than that. Well, we have had an offer of upwards of 10 gold pieces per pound, but we're hoping to do better. And we start the haggling.
He goes, I can tell you 10 gold a pound is cheap.
Well then,
If you have truly that much, I will be honored to give you 15 gold a pound.
let the rolling begin.
All right.
Three. I got a 3 for guidance.
All right, so that's a 25.
Fuck. You Ty go to defender, Ty go to aggressor.
Aggressor.
Usually goes to the aggressor.
Isn't it the aggressor always?
So I
You
can
got a
do
25 too?
Yeah.
Oh wow. He's a good haggler.
I think this guy's been around the block a few times.
It'll have been a worthy battle.
So what are you suggesting then? Because he came out with 15.
40.
15
40.
came out with 15. We start at 40, probably meet somewhere around 25.
45.
We'll start at 45. We'll meet somewhere around between 25.
45.
We can try for 45. I don't think he's going to give us that much.
No. 45 doesn't come anywhere near where I topped out the price for this.
50.
Okay, we'll start at 45 and work our way down to probably 25. If I'm getting extra gold per pound out of him, that's a lot. more than
he, as you guys are haggling, he goes, 20 is my final offer.
I don't think we're gonna do better than that, boys.
I'm sold.
Well, actually, if anyone wants to do a insight to make sure that he's on the level with us, I wouldn't argue with it. But my insight's got a +0.
All right, I got a 24 for the insight roll. Better one this time.
No, he's on the level. He's confident that he has 20 gold per pound.
Okay.
For all this Ruthenite.
Ruthrolphilite.
Oh, Ruthophilite. Flight.
I will take my one sample back, put it in my pouch, and I will get out the bag of holding.
Well, maybe he'll give us 35 in trade for cool stuff. Right? If he doesn't have to shell out as much cash, maybe we can get what he has priced higher. Buy some fancy magic stuff.
Well, I think he's going to give us the value as though it was 20 gold per pound, probably. We're already up.
Well, that's fine. So if you divide it by 4, that's 2,465 gold each. So yeah. 2465.
Yes, 2465 each. I think we're all coming out pretty good on this.
Yeah, but Mark's point is if he had something, say, worth 2,800 or 2,900, could we get that instead of him having to put out cash? But I guess you'd have to negotiate that.
Do you want me to try to negotiate that with him too? I mean, I can try haggling some more if you want to get an item instead of money.
Yeah, if he's giving us 20 cash, try for 30 trade.
Well, I mean, we have to know what items has available. Like,
then ask.
What you want? Oh,
well, we have to peruse his inventory and see if there's anything there, right?
Yep.
Yeah, like, what do you guys want? I mean, there's an item that I might want.
Weapons and armor.
Assholes. Just take the fucking gold.
No, we have them over a barrel. Like, how much is a plus 27 shield?
Yeah.
It might be a little bit more than $2,000.
That's like Galaxy class starship shields.
Says NCC 1701 E on the side of it.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's Sovereign class.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you better be sorry. Get it right next time.
Casual.
Sorry to all the Star Trek nerds that who may be listening to us. I apologize.
You call them Trekkers or Trekkies?
If we've got enough that they're actually playing, then I think we're doing all right. Even if he is insulting.
Well, what are you looking for?
A very good shield.
Do. That's armor. There's not an index in this stupid thing.
Can you search Control F?
Well, I can get shield, but then it gives me a whole list of shield, and then that breaks down to shield of, And I'm just looking through that kind of stuff.
Aha.
Darius would take the Wand of the War Mage.
Will he?
He would.
Oh, this place doesn't give me fucking prices. That doesn't help me much. Everybody can look like Hesha.
Don't we already?
What, like a 4'5" Dragonborn?
Dragon scale mail. Everybody running around in dragon scale mail.
Yeah.
What is the AC of scale mail?
17.
Oh, it's not good.
But you get the properties of whatever color it is, though.
Oh, that's a neat one. Oh no, scale's 14 plus dex mod, max 2. Sorry, splint is 17.
Oh shit! I'm gonna go full screen. Ooh, well, they don't have prices here, so you guys are just going to fucking take the goddamn gold.
He doesn't have anything for sale?
He does, but I don't have prices.
Oh. Well, let me see if I can find it here.
I'll get an Ioun Stone of Leadership later then. It'll give me a +2 to my charisma while I'm using it. And then I'll have a charisma of 20. They will be unstoppable.
Oh wait, no, there is a shield. I just thought of the one shield I know of.
Sounds like a ruse.
No,
Any
it's
smile that lasts more than 3 seconds is a con man's ruse.
shit. Where did I send that list to you, bro? Did I send it to you on Facebook?
Not sure.
I really hope. Oh, our Facebook conversation doesn't go that far. Maybe it's in Gerald the Host Facebook.
No, Goose Goozy. I got it here.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Let me just double check. No, sorry, not the right thing.
Yeah, the Ioun Stone of Insight. Does he have one of those?
What's it do?
Bumps wisdom by +2, listed as very rare.
Prices I've seen for them are 3,000 for Ioun Stones.
For Ioun Stones?
That's how much the Ioun Stone of Leadership is.
I'm looking here. God of Knowledge. Oh, many types of these stones. Oh, that's weird. You take it out of your pocket and you throw it in the air, then it starts circling your head.
And they can be destroyed.
Yes, it has 10 hit points. AC 24.
Not entirely certain that's a good idea then. If I want to spend gold on something that only has 10 hit points.
That's weird. Well, I guess, something like this is going to be weird.
Okay, so guess it's not very rare items. You're not getting a legendary item.
It's very rare.
We have a belt of storm giant strength.
It's not here. Stop asking for it.
What are those gauntlets I've been hearing about?
Okay, now how come I can't bring shields back up?
It hates you.
$3,000. Oh yeah, they're all 3,000.
I think some of them have an increased ability.
I know rings start at 3,000. So I'm going to go with that.
Yeah, 3,000 here. I own Stone of Insight. Yeah, and we're getting what? We're getting 25. We're getting 25 per. He's offering. No, sorry,
Or-
it's 20 per. 20 per, right?
Yeah.
Or 30 in trade, I heard.
You didn't hear shit.
Yeah. So then it would be. So basically, what is that? That's minus 3,000 divided by 2465. Yeah. So rather than giving up cash, he'd have to give up 20% more value in trade to get to a 3,000 gold piece item.
Yeah.
Which, depending on his profit margin, might be okay for him.
It might be. But he is offering 20 gold per pound. That is my last offer. Yeah.
I'm
20.
thinking round table with you guys. I suggest at this point that we just take it and stop pissing Goose off.
Take the money and run.
We're getting paid. We didn't really have to do all that much to get it. And it's almost as good as, well, it's not almost as good as having won that tournament, but still, it helps to make up for the tournament losses.
Yes, we recouped our losses from the tournament.
Okay.
Okay, sold. I pull out the bag of holding and
Just
start unloading
dumping.
all the crystal for him.
Look out!
I'll find out if there's a place he wants me to put it for him.
If you don't mind, I will just exchange bag of holdings with you.
Oh, that's an idea.
We want to get
I'll
our other
take-
stuff out of it, though.
Yeah, well, I'll take the rest of the stuff out of the bag of holding. You know, I never actually checked to see if there was anything in the bag of holding before we put anything in it.
We'll just start rooting around in there.
That's not how it works. I have to know what it is before I can pull it out. The only way to do it is to grab it by the inside and pull it out, and everything that's actually in it comes spilling out of it.
Oh,
But I
well.
don't want to do that with
you have to go over
490
to the-
pounds of crystal.
We'd have to go over to the park and like dump the whole thing and then put it all back in. And
Pretty much, yeah.
there might be a canoe in there.
Well, actually, if there was anything else in there, we wouldn't have been able to put the crystal in, really.
Oh,
So
okay.
it was probably empty. Otherwise, you would have told me I got tapped out 20 pounds early or something if there's actually anything else of value in it. Okay, so I'll pull out all of our stuff.
Yep.
That's in there, which isn't much. And I'll trade with him.
And
Is it a
he
quick of holding?
hands you a slightly larger
Oh.
bag of holding.
Does this have a larger capacity than 500 pounds?
Yes.
What is our new bag of holdings capacity?
7.
700?
Yep.
Nice.
All right. How big is the opening?
2 foot still.
Ah,
Just holds more.
And he, inside it, has all your money.
Fantastic.
And I do understand that 9,880 gold might be slightly more than 700 pounds.
It's 197 pounds.
Oh, is it?
0.02 pounds per gold coin in 5th edition.
Okay. Well, there you go then.
200 pounds, basically.
200 pounds.
Now, okay, our transaction is complete. Are you guys interested in doing more shopping? Or are we good?
I think Steve was going to buy a belt here.
Yes.
He's got some money now. I've got armor to sell at an armor.
I just meant in the store.
Yeah.
Does anyone
Does he have the Stone of Wisdom in the store?
Stone of Wisdom?
Yeah. The. Oh,
Ioun's.
Yeah, I closed Chrome. Why did I do that? Yeah, Ioun Stone, wondrous item, very rare. That's strange. Sorry, of insight. Ioun Stone of Insight. If he doesn't, that's fine. It's weird.
Oh, shit. Ioun. A-U or I?
I-O-U-N.
I own Stone of Insight?
No, of Insight, yes. Insight.
Fuck, I'm not finding it anywhere. Where do you find it? You said it was very rare? You found it in Beyond. How come I couldn't find it in Beyond? No, he does not have the stone.
Okay, it's fine.
Screw this. I'll do it this way. Fucking loot generator finds shit faster than that. All right, what are you looking for, Steve?
Nothing at the moment, actually.
And Mark, you were looking for a shield?
Yeah. Something like the animated shield, maybe? Maybe not. Can't tell if this searched it or not.
Oh shit, what happened to it?
Yeah. Here's what I would like. +3 shield.
He doesn't have a 3, but he has a 2.
For how much?
2,500.
Yeah, all right. Sold.
Okay. And you said you were only looking for the stone, Graham?
Yeah, he probably doesn't have. There's something called. So there's mithril armor, and then there's adamantine armor.
Yes.
And they both do something different. I'm more interested in the adamantine armor.
Okay. He does not have that.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's not here. Like we'll have to go to the armor for that.
No. He does though have mithril.
Yeah, that just takes away disadvantage on stealth for heavy armor. So I'm not. Darius isn't very sneaky.
I lost the page. There it is. All right. So everybody has done their shopping.
Yeah.
And as you guys are finishing your transactions, he goes, "Thank you very much for your patronage. Have yourself a wonderful afternoon and evening."
You too.
My good sir.
And as you guys leave the store, hear a swoosh. And once you turn around and look, the store looks abandoned.
Check in the bag of holding. The money is there. Still there.
Everything is still there. All your transactions went through. You got what you bought. You got what you sold. Or you didn't get what you sold, but you got what you bought and you got what you got. You got your gold for what you sold.
Good enough for me.
And what are you doing with your time now?
Well, I've got an extra shield and an extra set of armor I'd like to go sell.
Oh, perfect.
I'm going to go with Nelfree to the armor.
Me too. Me three.
Are you all wanting to carry your gold on you, or do you want it to be in the bag of holding?
You
I'll
come
take
with
what's
us
left
too.
of mine.
You come with us too.
No. Well, I mean, you can carry your 2,000 some odd extra gold with you, but I mean, if you want it to be in the bag of holding instead of on your person, it can be.
Yeah.
Well, I already took
In the
most
bag
of it out of the bag of holding to pay for my special shield.
Your special shield was more than your share, so yes.
Yeah. So yeah, none of mine's in the bag of holding.
Okay, I will figure out. Everyone would have shared bag of holding.
All right. As you guys travel to the center-ish portion of town, you find your armorer.
All right, I've got some fine dwarven chainmail and a stolen from a squished skeleton shield to sell.
You said chainmail, right?
Yes, heavy chainmail. The fancy dwarf kind.
He goes, "I can give you 32 gold for it."
That's less than half of what it cost me. This was owned by the great Nulfree, the famous gladiator.
Well, your story is as good as your story is. I can't sell your story. I can sell the armor.
How much with the shield thrown in?
Shield. I can give you 7 for it.
So 7 for the shield and 42 for the armor. For 60 total?
No. I can,
65 total.
Oh, yeah, 65. Deal.
I can go 32 for the armor, and I can now go 5 for the shield.
So 40 even.
37.
Is that more or less, Halfling?
I'm not a halfling. Are you talking to me? Do you want me to negotiate this for you, Nelford?
Yeah. He offered me 60 before. I don't know what happened.
I'll see what I can get for you. Well, I got about an 18 on the haggle.
Oh, he did too. I could do 40, but that's I'm losing my margin here.
40 for he
Oh.
said he was giving him 49 before. And I heard him say 42
somewhere else.
He wasn't giving me 49. It was 39.
39. No, well, that was his second thing. He said 40 for the armor and 7 for the shield, wasn't it?
No,
I
I
said 32 for the armor.
2 for the armor.
Oh, okay.
Shield.
He'll give you
Yeah,
40.
so the 60 he's offering now is a good deal.
He'll take 40.
Okay.
He'll take 40.
I'm gonna see if he has any dragonborn size plate mail.
No, unfortunately, he does not.
All right.
What
Wait till I
about
get home then.
what about adamantine chainmail?
No, he does not have any ananite. No.
Does not.
No,
Darius should just stop shopping. Never found anything that he's looking for. All right. Oh, you know what? No, I'm gonna Darius is going to go. There's probably a bit of a harbor on the river. Something.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Small
Darius is going to buy a kayak and we're going to stick it in the bag of holding.
Oh, you're not.
Yes, you never know when a kayak will come in handy.
I can be pretty sure that a group of 4 is not going to make excellent use of a kayak.
I didn't say 4 people are going to use it. I said 1 person.
It's not going in the bag of holding.
Why not?
Because it's only so many square feet.
So what? The kayak's 6 feet long. It won't fit? Seriously?
We should reanimate another skeleton and stick that in the bag of holding.
We should have done that before the 24 hours went out. Then we could just, someone could reach in there. Fucking surprise. Okay, never mind.
So you're not going to go to the docks and see if you can find a small vessel?
Apparently, that's not a popular opinion among the gentry.
Well, I'm glad you think that a traveling musician is amongst the gentry.
All you half-orcs are, right?
He must have been drinking ant water. He's pretty tall for a halfling.
Yeah. Ant juice.
So, night falls.
Ah!
And there are more ruffian-type looking people are now showing their faces.
We're going back to the Crown and Anchor.
I don't know. We look pretty rough ourselves.
Ooh. I need... let's be fair, and I'll roll a d4. Not that one, because that one fell on the floor. Not that one, because that one missed. 2.
See, rolling d4 sucks.
Who's 2 on the list? Darius is 2 on the list. Darius needs to roll a perception.
1.
Fuck yeah! Perfect.
Oh, we're in trouble now.
So you do have a little coin purse on you, correct? And
I do.
your
The coin purse would have 34 silver pieces and 81 copper pieces in it.
thank you. So as you guys are getting to the Crown and Anchor, and you walk in, it seems like the party hasn't stopped since the last time you were there. I'm going to assume you guys are sitting down eating and enjoying the sights. A small fight breaks out.
Oh, sweet. Tempest is
Oh, yeah.
pleased.
And as the night runs down, you guys are heading to bed. As Darius starts packing up for bed, he notices that his coin purse is missing.
Curses. This foul city.
The rest of us have ours.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Well, the one urgent rolled 19. And then he rolled a 1 on the perception. So
Well, perception is like my best skill, so oh well. Oh look, I tried it again. I got a 2 this time.
Hey,
Use the dice.
Oh, I heard that phone hit the ground that time.
Sorry.
I've seen it hit the ground all night.
Oh, sorry about that. I forgot. Okay, well, there's nothing I can do then, except like curse. Take the name of my lord in vain.
You guys sleep soundly. Day breaks. You guys get up. What are your plans for this morning?
Buying a new.
Are we all
coin
shopped
purse.
out?
Well, Nelfrey has no more money, right?
Nulfree has no more money from our recent treasure haul. He was halfway to saving up for plate mail, though.
Okay.
So he's got lots of money still.
And I'm assuming Darius's gold is in the bag of holding that. Okay.
So I'm going to go to the gift shop at the Crown and Anchor. I'm sure there is one, and buy a new coin purse.
Awesome. So you see designer-looking coin purses.
What goes with my priest armor here?
One with a inlay of the
sword.
Anchor emblem.
Oh, merch. The Crown and Anchor merch.
Well, that's all that's here, right? So,
Oh, I know. That's fine. Whatever.
so you buy your purse for, a couple of copper.
Have to get change from a gold coin, but whatever. That's fine. I'm sure Kilrin wants to get going, right?
Yes, Kilrin does want to get going. Kilrin is itching to leave. So you guys sallow up the wagon, horses.
get everything ready and get going.
Okay.
Yep.
You spend 2 days traveling down the path, heading to the homeland.
We're heading for
Silverton.
Silverton. But as you guys are coming up to the desert's mouth.
Desert's Mouth Mountains. Now, this makes no sense. The road goes into the mountains rather than like straight south around the mountains.
Probably a pass.
It's a path.
It goes through the pass, I guess. Sure, whatever.
So 2.5 days travel into that, you start seeing the edges of the desert mouth mountains. and a offshoot road to. Shit, I forgot to come up with the name of this town.
Well, let's go there.
Unnamed town. We can name it after Nullfree.
I
Oh,
could,
yeah.
but I don't want to.
No, we can.
No, Freeburg.
Nofreelopolis. Nofree Chesterton Townshire.
Fuck no.
Port Nullfree.
Hmm.
Nullfree's Bane.
The Isle of Nofree.
St. Nullfree Square.
Lore. TTT for towns.
West Nofreeton.
South Nullfreeburg.
New Nofree City.
Nullfree Grove.
There we go. Place.
No free Forge.
Nofree Dale. Nofree's Far. Oh, the Nofree's Pine Mountains.
Yes, right. Nullfree's Mouth Mountains.
There we go. Elvin, Dorvin. Don't want Dorvin names.
Like Nofree?
Like no free. That looks good.
Nofree's Landing.
Pearl Bell. A sign for a town named Pearl Bell.
Okay.
And then as you guys pass the one marker sign to Pearl Bell, Hesha has a flashback.
Toodaloo, 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 toodaloo.
Hesha sees himself through the eyes of a child running through a garden at a manor house, hiding from his father. He and his father had been playing for several hours, and shortly after the vision begins, Hesha remembers his mother coming out and calling his father away. Vision ends. Hesha's got a happy memory of his childhood.
Okay.
Like I said, it was going to be crappy.
Yeah. No, that's okay. Fucking MGD.
Miller Genuine
like
Draft.
Yes.
It.
No, every can of MGD I opened up from my case and freaking blew up. No matter how long it sat for. Fucking piss me off. So as you guys are continuing walking further down the trail or the path, you see the actual turnoff to Pearl Bell, and you can smell smoke. Smell what? Big, heavy lumber smelling, or smoke smelling.
Wood smoke.
Wood smoke. Thank you.
The kind that I smelled in my house 10 days ago at 2 a.m. with the smoke detector going off.
And then a murder of ravens?
Murder.
Yeah, a large murder of ravens flying away from where Pearl would be.
Hmm.
This doesn't.
Ravens. Raven Queen. What's going on here?
Ooh. Should we follow the ravens or see where they left from?
We might want to check it out, I guess. I'm willing to bet it's not all good.
And that's where we'll end. Thank you for joining us. We are CoJ Roleplaying. Tonight I had Graham Brown,
Good night, everybody.
Mark Russell,
I got paid 60 gold for my old used armor. Suckers.
Eric Duke,
I did a lot of haggling tonight.
and Steve LeBreton.
Good morning, everyone.
If you want to get a hold of us, you can reach us at cojroleplaying@gmail.com. If you want to get to any of our social media pages, you can go to linktree/CoJ Roleplaying. If you're an iPod
Apple.
or Apple Podcast listener, if you don't mind taking a couple seconds out of your time, give us a 5-star review. That'll help us go up in our rankings. And we'll see you all next week. Good night.